Hello everyone. I know it's been a while since I've been on. Been busy living the dream is all. And anyhow, like I told you in the last video, a lot of important personal stuff going on. Still working on that. Hopefully one of these days or someday I'll be able to bring it to light to everybody. Hopefully by the end of next month, get everything squared away. You'll understand when I tell you what's going on. But anyhow, I got some products here that I purchased. A lot of you probably remember here about a year and a half ago I purchased some solar panels. And when I purchased them, I done a video on it showing you them. They were 100-watt solar panels and I had 4 of them. And the way I went about purchasing them was using gift cards from Amazon that I received from my receipt apps, taking pictures of cash register receipts. I have a couple of them apps on my phone. Anyhow, I collected enough gift cards, my wife and I did together actually, to purchase them solar panels, and I only had to pay like $27 and some odd cents out of pocket. Well, we've been saving and I used some of them a while back. I had some more Amazon gift cards and I don't even remember what we ended up using them on, but purchased some stuff maybe for the grandkids for their birthdays or something. So I started accumulating more credit again with them apps. And between my wife and I, we come up with $90 worth of Amazon gift cards. So I'm trying to add to my solar system. So I got this pure sine wave power inverter. This is $180 off Amazon. It had good ratings on it. According to the people, it had like a 4.7 or 4.9 stars or something. It was fairly high. So I don't know. Hopefully it's a good quality one that works out for me. My solar system ain't going to be huge. It's just something for me to mess around with and learn with it, I guess, more or less. I mean, I will use it out in the shop. Hopefully one of these days I'll be getting concrete poured in my Morton building, have a concrete floor out there, and then I'll be able to get my solar system set up. Just to run some lights and a few other things once in a while, but nothing big. So anyways, I'd gotten this. This is a regular 180 bucks. And I got this battery charger to charge my batteries. Make sure they're both fully charged. I have 2 of these 100 amp hour watts cycle batteries. I purchased 2 of them about a year ago, but I've never done a video on them. They've been sitting in the boxes. I haven't even opened them until here a few weeks ago. I opened one up and took a look at it, and the other one's still in the original box it came in. I haven't even cut it open to pull it out. But anyhow, I dug this out here about a couple weeks ago to check it out. I have 2 of these. I got these off Temu. They had them on sale at the time. I think I paid 108 bucks a piece, which them I did pay out of pocket. So I have about 216 in 2 of these 100-watt amp hour batteries, which isn't bad because I think these are right at 165, 170 bucks a piece for the same battery now through Watt Cycle batteries. I'm not getting paid or anything. This ain't a paid promotion to promote any of these items. I'm just showing you what I decided to go with or what I've gotten, and a lot of it is just the timing of these being reasonable when I purchased them for what they are. This here was just, it had good ratings on Amazon, and same way with this. And this had this was like 22 bucks, and then they had a coupon, 7% off coupon. I paid like 18 bucks for it. This was 180 bucks and it had $18 off. And then like I said, I had them gift cards. So between this piece and this piece here, I end up paying $99.05 out of pocket. I had like $2 and like 98 cents credit on my Amazon account. I use an Amazon credit card and I get 5% back for all my purchases. And so I accumulate credit when I use my credit card, but that's what I used. I end up using that little bit of credit on my card and the 2 Amazon gift cards we got through our receipt apps, my wife and I. So for these 2 items, I paid 90 bucks or $99, sorry, and 5 cents on these 2 batteries. This one, the other one's over there. It's not even been opened yet. I paid $116. And like my solar panels, I paid $27. So I don't have a lot invested so far. I have some heavy leads. Well, a few months back, several months back, I done a video on some electrical wiring. Well, actually, it was big, fat cable, and it had 5 strands of cable, like battery cable type size or jumper cable type size cables inside of a bigger one. And I talked about stripping it down. I stripped a lot of that down to sell as scrap copper. And matter of fact, I took some of that to the salvage yard today. But I saved the red and the black leads out of that so I could make cables to run from battery to battery, which I got way more than what I need. But I did buy a crimping tool that was like $18. And I got some ends from Harbor Freight. My wife had gotten $15. Basically, it wasn't a gift card. It was through email, but got free $15 coupon to spend, $15, and then she had another one that was a $5. So when I went to Harbor Freight, I bought the copper lugs to crimp on the cables so I can make my cables to link the batteries together and link it up to this. But so like I said, I'm trying to do this on the cheap, not buying necessarily really cheap quality stuff, but just trying to save my points off my apps so I'm not taking cash out of my pocket. I'm just scanning them receipts and using the credit, the credit that I get from them to purchase this stuff. I don't want to have $1,000 in a setup. I'd rather have, you know, 300, 400. It's just something to play around with. So the only thing, I do have a charge controller, just a cheap one I'd gotten off Temu that I'll probably use for this, but eventually I'll upgrade this stuff. Say if this stuff was to burn out or whatever, I'll eventually upgrade it, save up my money, and actually buy a little bit better quality, more expensive stuff probably, if I feel the need to upgrade my solar system, if I'm going to rely on it for a lot of things. This is more or less just for me to monkey around with and learn about it, I guess, because I don't know a whole lot. The only thing I know is what I've seen on YouTube, and which ain't a lot. So anyways, I just thought I'd show you this stuff, and I'm glad you guys joined me today. Sorry I haven't been posting a whole lot lately, but just working on a little different things here and there and going through a bunch of stuff in personal life. So everybody pray for me and my family, and hopefully everything turns out, and maybe next month I'll be able to shine some light on everything. I'll see y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.